Hi team, I'm Coach Leslie.
I'm Coach Andrea. This is the CLA Fitness Hip to Be Strong band routine.
How many of you have been told by a doctor or PT that you need to strengthen your glutes, either to prevent an injury or to recover from one? I know we both have multiple times, and we've heard it from a lot of you. We've also watched the confusion as you try to figure out what does this really mean. It's one thing to know what to do, it's another thing to actually be able to get the correct muscles to activate when you need them. This is a great 10 to 15 minute routine that you can do almost anywhere, and you can do it with no equipment or with just a band.
Again, as always, make this your own routine. If you're time crunched or just starting out, just do these exercises one time through. Or if you're a little more experienced or have more time, do it a second time through like we'll be doing. This is a short routine, but it's pretty intense. So if it gets too intense, just take a break and come right back to it. You'll gain strength as you continue to do this. As always, if you need guidance on how to fit this in your routine or what is appropriate for you, contact Coach Leslie for a consult. Let's get started.
Our first exercise is a squat to a lateral leg lift. You're going to start by hinging at your hips and sitting back, making sure your knees are slightly pulled out and not in front of your toes. As you come back up, you're going to lift your leg out to the side. With control, bring it back and sit back down to a squat and onto the other side.
Again, you don't need to use a band to use this one. You can do it without. It's important to keep your knees over your feet instead of moving around this way. Be very mindful of that. Pushing through your heels when you're coming back up. Nothing like squats. Are you feeling in your glutes?
Yes.
Good.
This is 8. You've got one more.
How many times are we doing this? Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Oh, wait, was that enough?
That was
Okay.
it.
Okay.
The second exercise we're going to show you is the donkey kick. You're going to start on your hands and knees. Make sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders. Knees are squared. You want to make sure as you lift one leg you don't shift your weight off to one side. So square your hips. You're going to bring one leg up. Push your foot like it's going towards the ceiling and lower back down.
Keep your core engaged throughout. There should be no twisting in your upper body. Again, you do not need to have a band to do this exercise.
Make sure the motion's coming out of your hip and not out of your spine.
You'll often see people doing this exercise with too much arch in your back. Keep it still.
Got one more. And we're going to switch sides for 12.
Don't forget to breathe. You may find that you're stronger on one side or the other. You may also find that your flexibility is a little bit different on your side. That's all right.
Two more. Good job. What's next? For the third exercise, we're going to go and do a fire hydrant. So we're going to be lifting one knee out to the side. You're in the same position as the donkey kick. Stabilize the leg that's going to stay down, and you're going to lift out to the side. Really try not to shift your weight.
And how much you bring your leg up depends on how flexible you are, so there may be some variety for that. That's okay. I really feel it in stabilizing on my upper body. That's where I really notice it.
Got 2 more on this side, and then we switch. And let's try the other side.
Okay. glute yet? Oh, I am.
And 2 more. Great job. And go ahead and sit back and stretch. So the 4th exercise, we're going to lay on our backs. You can either have your legs at tabletop or straight up. And we're going to do a scissors motion, engaging your glutes as you take your leg towards the mat and engaging your core as you bring them back up.
I'm going to do the bent leg version. Again, you don't have to have a band for this one for you to feel it. If you feel that your back is coming up off the ground, just don't go down as far. Keep that core engaged.
Make sure you're relaxing your shoulders and remembering to breathe.
Oh yeah. Stay with it.
Got 1 more on each side. Good work.
Good job. Oh. Next we're going to be doing front plank. We're going to be holding it for 30 seconds. I'm going to do it from my knees. That's the modification. Still going to keep a band.
And let's go.
Your elbows should be directly under your shoulders. Keep your core engaged. Your body should be flat. Don't get your butt up. So make sure you're choosing the appropriate exercise for you so you can hold the proper form. Don't forget to breathe.
Seconds. And we're done.
Yeah.
Well, that was so much fun. We're going to move on to a side plank. We're both going to do this one from our knees as it's a slightly harder exercise. And we want to make sure you feel it in your glutes. You're going to lift up, core nice and engaged, body straight, leg extended straight out, and lift and lower.
Again, your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. It's just the top leg that's extended. Keep your core engaged, your body straight. Keep your head in alignment as well.
Need 2 more. Good, and come down. And we're going to switch sides. Up we go, leg comes out, and lift.
You don't need to have a band for this one to be effective. And I really notice that I'm a lot weaker on this side. You may too.
Whew, good job, that was it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Now, we're ready for round 2.
Right.
We're going to go back to our squat with lateral leg lift.
Okay.
All right, we've made it to round 2. We're going to start with our squat to lateral leg lift. Remember, we're going to hinge back at our hips, sitting back, keeping our knees nice in alignment. As you come back up, you're going to lift one leg out to the side and come back down.
That's 1. Keep tension on the band when you're down in the squat.
Good point.
Don't forget to breathe.
way. Find those glutes.
It's like you're sitting back in the chair. And if you don't go as deep as we do, that's okay. Make this your workout.
One more on each side. Good job. For our second exercise, we're going back to the donkey kick. You're going to come out on your hands and knees. Wrists are directly below your shoulders. Your body's nice and square. You're going to lift your heel towards the sky, like you're pressing your foot to the ceiling.
Your upper body should stay still. And remember, don't overarch your back.
Got 2 more. Good. Come down and switch sides.
Reset. Okay. Tight core. Don't forget to breathe.
Got 2 more. Good job. We're going to stay here. And for the third exercise, we're going to go on to the fire hydrant. So stabilize those hips. Really contract the glute of the leg that's staying down. And you're going to lift out to the side.
Again, if this is getting to be too much, just take the band off. Take a break if you need to. Come right back to it. You'll get stronger the more often you do this one.
Got 2 more. And let's switch sides.
I think on the other side, if it's too easy, get a harder band. They do get stretched out after a while.
Two more. Good job. Sit back. So moving on to our fourth exercise, we're back to our scissors, lying on our backs. Core is engaged. Use your glute to lower and your core to bring it back up.
Again, I'm in tabletop. Leslie is doing it with straight legs. Whichever one you do, you should maintain proper form with your low back. It should be glued to the ground, core engaged. If your back is moving around, back it out. Which is appropriate for you.
Remember to relax those shoulders. Last one. Good job. Go.
Miscounted. I know you're all surprised.
And back to our front plank. With this, we want to make sure there's a little bit of tension in the band. So make sure you pull the band just a little bit apart as you go up.
And remember, I'm doing it from the knees, but I'm doing the same thing. Don't forget to breathe. Your body should be straight. Keep that core engaged. Keep those glutes engaged as well. That can help.
10 seconds left. Great job. Come on down.
Last exercise. You can do it.
And on to our favorite, the side plank. Going from our knees. Body nice straight alignment. Legs straight out. And we're going to lift and lower.
Again, your elbows should be directly under your shoulder and your head should be in alignment. You often see people kind of looking in strange places.
2 more. Good. And we're going to switch to the other side.
Last one, we can do it.
Okay, up we go. Legs straight out and lift.
Almost there. You got this.
4 more. Good work.
Oh, all right.
Yay.
Thanks for joining us. See you next time.